Welcome back to my channel, friends. I'm Jen from Jen's House of Six. I decided to set in a little different spot today. Hopefully the lighting is better. I have for you guys today a little estate sale haul. A few things that I picked up a couple of weeks ago at different places. Kind of compiled them so that I could show you this haul. When I'm recording this video, it is the week of Thanksgiving, and I have two boys and my grandpa and my dad that went on a road trip, and they are on their way home today. So as soon as I get done with this video, I'm going to try to get the house all straightened up and dinner made for them when they roll in. They're on their way home from Oklahoma. They've been gone for several days, so I know they'll be so happy to get home and sleep in their own bed. And actually, I will too, because while they were gone, I stayed with my grandma. Even though she's only a few hundred feet away, I wasn't in my own bed. I slept on the couch so that she wasn't alone and felt safe. I didn't mind doing it. I still got some sleep, but you know, it's not the same kind of sleep as when you're in your own bed. I had a coffee. I'm actually almost done with it. It is a white chocolate mocha with the vanilla sweet cream cold foam, which is amazing. And then I did a mocha drizzle, which I don't normally get one this size, and I don't normally go all out like that. I don't like spending that kind of money. This cost me $7.50, which is ridiculous, but it is good and it does last me for several hours. So this is going to give me the little pep in my step that I need to get this house all cleaned up and dinner made before my boys roll in tonight. Enough chit-chatting. Let's get to this estate sale haul. Okay, first up are these darling little glasses. Aren't they wonderful? I really didn't buy them for the glass itself. The lid is what stopped me. I love the shape of these glasses, and I don't even know if they're old. The lid is amazing. Look at the lid. It says Atlas, and sometimes when you find these lids, they're really bent and worn out, but this one, for being vintage, in really excellent shape. See if you can see that detail on it. So I have several mason jars that I really am wanting just the lid, and they're so hard to find. I probably will end up keeping these glasses because I think they're so unique. Okay, here's my other one. This one's really fun because it has the cup and ounce measurements on the side. I don't know if you can see it. And it's just a really, like a tall shape. I don't know if it's old. It says Shed Bartish Foods Incorporated. Never heard of that before, but again, I bought this mainly for the lid. The jar was just a bonus, and it screws on so good. It's not all bent up, and it says ball freezer cap. Look at the patina on it. Isn't it great? So happy to find these. If you remember my ironstone haul, which I'll put a link right here to that, this was bought on the same day. I bought a tub of ironstone and these glasses for $20. So I don't know how much these came to individually, but it wasn't much. Last one for my glass jars. I love the shape of this one too. It's like narrow and wide. I feel like I've seen it before, but I'm not sure what was in it. I want to say it was like syrup or molasses or something like that. Again, I don't know if these are old, but the shape of them and the design on them is really cool. I like the lid on this one too. It screws on really, really well. And this one says Atlas. It has really great patina on it. The inside looks nice, but it screws on really good. So I lucked out with that. This item I purchased for my mother-in-law. She loves these plastic crocheted looking tablecloth covers for her table. She has a really hard time finding them, so I try to keep my eye out, and this is awesome because it's brand new. Because once these get worn, they get like sticky and stained, and you really can't reuse them. You just have to toss them. I personally don't care for them, but she likes them, so if that makes her happy, then that makes me happy. She'll really like this one. It's a really pretty one, and it's brand new in the package. Country Living. Oh, it has a Kmart. Our Kmart went out of business years ago. This was $1. Decided to move a little. The sun is really not cooperating with me. I don't want it to be too dark, but then I don't want it to be too bright as well. I have a lot of windows in my house, which is really nice because I love natural light. I can't stand a dark house. It makes me feel anxious. I just don't like it. So I like light. When it comes to filming, like you see these shadows, it's really hard because the lighting. Thank you guys for bearing with me. A pillowcase, and I know it's stained, like it has some stains on it right there. It's just a really pretty cream. They only had one, but my thoughts on this are my daughter needs a layering slip with this kind of lace to come out from the bottom of her skirt to make it a little bit longer because it's kind of getting short. And I feel like this will match it just the best. It's another dress that I thrifted. It's a really pretty little dress, but it is kind of on the short side. So I thought I could just make this into a slip because it's a really pretty crocheted detail on it. And the crochet on the end does not have any stains. It's in absolute perfect condition. It's kind of smelly right now. I didn't wash anything before this video, so I'm gonna throw that in the wash when this video is over with. I also picked up these, and they are, actually, there's only one of these two. I thought there was two of them because it's so big. This is a king sham, apparently. I bought it for the lace detail on the sides. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use. Probably this one, actually, now that I think about it, because this is a lighter color. The dress that I'm wanting it for is more of a white, and this is more of a light color. But isn't that beautiful? It's always good to rethink. Even though this is a sham, I don't want a sham, and I certainly don't want just one sham, but I thought I could use this trim, repurpose it into something else. It's ruffled all the way around it, which is really great. Lots of great detail there. And oh my, I didn't know that it stunk until I opened it. That's bad. When you buy secondhand, you get a little more with it than you bargained for. So the smell on those items were free. Actually, a rug. I purchased this, I was thinking for my dad, or I may put this in my boys' room. I'm not quite sure, but I do know it needs to be clean because I'm looking at it thinking, oh, I'm not sure if I really want to hold it up, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. That was a lot dirtier than I anticipated. I actually had to take the mat out of my chair and shake it outside. So I'm kind of like, ugh, now, but I should probably clean these items before I show them to you, but hindsight is 2020. Pyrex dish travel bag or whatever, but it has a brand new, it even has like the cold packs in here to keep it cold or warm. They're saying it was brand new. Yeah, it is brand new. I can tell. It's not scratched or anything. It also has the lid, which is really, really nice. I don't necessarily use the bags that much because if I'm going to transport food, I usually put it in a throwaway pan. I guess I think like that because I don't have a dishwasher, so I think the less dishes you have to wash when you're taking food to someone or to a potluck or something like that is better. You don't have to worry about hauling your dish back home. It is nice to have these maybe for smaller family functions, but I really just bought it for the Pyrex with the brand new lid. Oh, and I paid $5 for this set. Two more Pyrex pans, and honestly, these look brand new, if not like rarely used. And these are the larger, like they're not the 9x13, they're the bigger one for a larger family, which is really great. So I bought one of these for myself and another one as a wedding gift. I don't know about you, but I am terrible at getting gifts for people if I have to do it spur of the moment. Or when I get to think about it for a long period of time, I do better at buying thoughtful things and not just whatever, you know. This is my last item, and I bought this for my dad. He loves that Southwestern look, and he loves like the fiesta dishes, those bright colors, but kind of, I don't want to say tribal. The only word I can think of is Southwestern, and maybe it's changed to boho now. I actually thought they were placemats, and I know it's fish, like it's not the cutest thing in the world. It's a runner. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one, but look at how it's hooked together. It's like, it's not even crocheted. Like, they spun this together like this. I can't imagine how much time that took to do that. And this is wool. I bet this cost a lot because this is a lot of work and it's all one piece. So the end has the fringe and then it has like this little separation, but it's still hooked. It has 3 of those. This one is a little darker than the other. You could probably tell right there. The fish are not my favorite, but when it's laid on the table with like some dishes or flowers or something in the middle of the table, I don't think the fish will be that noticeable because I really didn't notice it. I noticed the colors, and then when you turn it a certain way, you know, you see the fish, but when it's like this way, it's really not that bad. I think he's really gonna like this. I like it too, and you can tell they really took a lot of time. This handmade stuff and this texture on it is just so great. So this is a really one-of-a-kind piece, and I will probably wrap that up and give it to him for Christmas. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video before. If he does, Merry Christmas, Dad. I know that was a little bit shorter video that I normally put out. It's really not practical to go shopping constantly, like even thrifting, but it is a lot of fun. Unless you owned a shop to resell, you can't buy everything that you like. I mean, you could, but I can't because I don't have a way to display it, and I feel like it would just be a waste. So I have to like love it or it needs to be useful. Maybe one day we'll have a bigger house, and if not, I know the Lord's building me a mansion up in heaven and none of that will matter. Well, that was it. That was the end of my haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up, and hit that little bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.